All right, what's up, everybody? Literally just got out of the H1Z1 All-Star Invitational, and I kind of wanted to talk to you guys about how the experience went. And also, I know I wasn't really on the stream at all, like maybe a little bit driving around in a cop car. So those who were watching trying to like see what I was up to probably are a little frustrated by that. I am too. So I'll kind of tell you how the experience went, talk about all three games, what I did, what happened, and yeah, I need to vent. Damn, that was the most insane, one of the most insane experiences of my life, being on the stage like that, not only surrounded by people that I consider to be, much bigger deals than me, but knowing there's like 100 and what was it, I think 40,000 people watching me, and knowing that like I haven't played this game in months. I hadn't played the game in months, guys. I mean, maybe like a little bit here and there, like I dabbled in it just off stream, or maybe for like an hour or two at the end of a stream, but I wasn't planning on going to TwitchCon. I got invited to the H1Z1 Invitational, the all-star section of it, for those who are curious, which is like the big streamer section basically, which I didn't think I fit into, but I'd take it. I didn't think I was going to TwitchCon because I declined it and everything, and then all of a sudden last minute I was like, let's go. So we go. No practice. They let me back into the All-Star Invitational. I get to be a part of it despite me joining last minute. So I hadn't practiced at all. I mean, if I had known I'd be doing this, I would have been practicing. But anyway, so on stage, it's like the most nervous I've been in so long, waiting for the first game to start, because all I was really worried about, I didn't want to die first. I was terrified to die first, and I was terrified I'd be like a laughing stock if I just like spawn in and die a bunch of times. So game one, parachute down. And when you see people parachute in normal games, they like go straight down and try to get a bunch of loot, right? No, not in the tournaments. In the tournaments, you go really slow so you can make sure you land somewhere that nobody else lands. Because what you don't want is to land right next to someone, and then you both are forced to fight each other and one of you gets out first. So you kind of slowly look around while you parachute down, try to make sure you land somewhere that nobody else is. I thought I was about to do that. I don't remember what the lake is called. I don't know the H1Z1 map well enough. It's like south of the airstrip, a little bit south of the airstrip. There's like a bunch of houses, or whatever you want to call them, huts, like right next to a lake. I landed there. There was a Jeep there, and I was about to go grab the Jeep, and then someone else landed right on it. And I was like, holy shit, heart attack. Last second, tried to avoid it and go to a different area. Landed in a different, like, the other side of it, looted up and stuff. You could kind of hear in your headset the stream, and what I mean by that is like if they were showing somebody in a car on the stream, it almost sounded like a car was driving behind me. So the first like 3 minutes I was terrified while looting up, continuously thinking that people were like coming from behind and stuff like that. Jesus, it's sunny here. I'm making a bad choice in where I'm walking. But I stayed in those huts for a while, kind of just trying to survive and loot up a little bit. Somebody drove by me at one point. Luckily, they didn't know I was in there. We didn't engage. As the gas started pushing, I started needing to go north. And I was kind of just like borderline hugging the gas and trying to stay behind trees because I didn't have a vehicle. And I think we were in like the top 30 when I had to start really fighting people. So I was getting pushed out by the gas, and I came up on somebody who was in a little trailer, and they started shooting me before I knew they were there. And I crouched to avoid a couple of their shots and then stood up, and I think I missed 1 or 2 shots. It was either 3 or 4 bullets, but helmet, headshot, just lasered him down before I even got hit. And I was like, yes, it's gonna be on the stream. That was such a good kill. They're gonna be like, who is this guy? What a great kill. Nope, not on the stream. Nobody knows it happened, but that was the kill. And it was a really good kill because he had the first shots on me and I avoided them and then immediately took him out. And then I was continuously pushing north because the gas kept forcing me there. You don't know who you're fighting until they die or you die. Ran into Dr. Disrespect, put a few shots into his back. Ended up getting him, I think, like 30 health out of 100, and then somebody else finished the kill. I kept pushing north, kept getting stuck in the gas because if I pushed out of the gas, there were people shooting at me. Then the way that it freaking ends is I'm in the gas, I'm about to get out of it, and I'm healing. I'm med-kitting and bandaging because if I don't keep doing that, I'm gonna die. And the gas stops spreading, and I think right when it stops spreading, it becomes more powerful. And I start losing health more than I can make it up, so I start sprinting because I'm like going from 12 health, 11, 10, 9, and I can't make it up. So I'm sprinting, trying to get out. I'm right on the border, and I died of the gas. And if I made it out, I had a smoke grenade, I would have started healing up, and it would have been like we were in a brand new game. Died to the gas, 22nd out of 75. So go to game 2. Again, slowly parachute down. I found some place pretty far south of Cranberry, so very far south on the map. Nobody was there. There was a Jeep there. Grabbed the Jeep, looted up. Stayed down south for a pretty darn long time, just trying to avoid people. Ended up finding a cop car. Started going north because the gas was pushing me there. I didn't engage with anyone for a while. And then I think this was on the stream in game 2. I was driving north because I had to and passed a cop car. And he started chasing me. It turns out it was Josh OG. Turns on the siren, starts chasing me. Like 2 or 3 other cop cars get involved. So the camera was on me, but I don't think they aired it. I was laughing my ass off as like 3 or 4 cop cars with sirens going were chasing me around. And the whole point of this game is to survive. So I was just trying to get away and survive. And I think they crashed into each other and ended up fighting. So I got away. Found a building in the middle of Pleasant Valley. Not in the middle, kind of the outskirts. Kind of right where the middle of the safe zone was. Kind of hidden there was 2 doors, one on the front and one on the back of the building. So there were only 2 places that somebody could come at me. I closed the doors, I sat in there, there were like 30 left. Once there's 17 left, the gas starts pushing. And I look towards the back door because there's like footsteps right there, and I open the back door and someone's there. And I'm like, oh crap. So I keep looking out that back door, and while I'm doing that, someone comes in from the front door and I get shotgunned in the butt. Finished 17th place in game 2. I'm telling you, you're so nervous while this is happening. Oh my God, it's so terrifying. But anyway, finished 17th, so 22nd and 17th. What that meant, they pay the top 10. First place, $70,000. Second, $45,000. Third, $25,000. Then it's like 18, 12, 7, 4, 2,000 for the last few places. It meant that I was in a position because I had finished in the top like third, top like fourth or fifth even at the end. I had finished both times towards the top. It meant that if I placed in the top 10 for game 3, I'd probably place in the top 10 overall. So 10th place would have meant like 10th, 9th possibly. You never know. But basically, if I had won the 3rd game, I'd probably come out in 2nd, 3rd, or 4th. If I had come in 5th that last game, I probably would have come in like 4th, 5th, or 6th. So like pressure was on. This last game, I could do it. I could win a bunch of money and place, and that would have been really expected because I was 100% a huge underdog. So you go into game 3. I'm nervous as hell. I parachute in very far north, like north of, can't remember the name of the town right now. Not Ranchito, it's to the west. Anyway, I don't remember the name of the town. I parachute super far north. I go all the way up towards the mountains even. I get a cop car, I get a bunch of loot, I'm in a good spot. I wait till the gas starts pushing, there were like 60 left, and I start driving. Starts with an H, what is the name of the town? Anyway, I started driving south because I had to from the gas. There were about 4 or 5 minutes where I was just dodging different cars. All the cars were driving at each other, and you don't want to get out and like shoot, because if you get out, someone will get out and shoot at you. So you're kind of just trying to, drive by people and make sure they don't shoot at you. At one point, a truck, which is slow, and I was in a cop car, drove by. I got out, blasted his helmet off, and then hit him twice in the body. And I was going to go try to finish off the kill, and I was super excited. I was like, this is probably on stream right now. It wasn't. But when I was chasing him, another cop car cut me off, got out of his cop car and started shooting at me. So I had to turn around and I couldn't go for the kill. Now, I really wish I remember the name of this town. Whatever, we're just gonna call it H-Town, okay? It's some suburb west of a church that's west of PvE and north of it, honestly, as well. That's where the safe zone was finalizing. There were like 45 people left, and I was in a cop car still. But the safe zone was very much focused on the middle of this small city. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to be aggressive. I'm going to push with my cop car into the middle of the city and try to get inside safe. Because if I didn't, then I just am driving around the exterior taking bullets all the time. So I decided it makes more sense to push into the middle. So I push into the middle, get inside a building. It was risky, but I didn't see anyone, and I got to hide in the perfect spot. And I was like, okay, I might be able to wait it out until the top 10 in this spot. It's perfect. Top 30 or so. I think it was actually, there were 30, I think it was 33, 34, 32 left. I'm not sure the exact spot. Some dude comes in right where I am. I'm like, I have to get in a fight with him. I have to try to shotgun him. So I uncrouched from my spot, hit him in the chest. I was being a little bit of a bitch. He had no idea I was there. He had a lammy on, of course, so he didn't take that much damage from it. I crouched down again, popped back up, hit him in the face. He hits me a little bit too. I think probably for like 10 or 20 health. Like he kind of hit my arm or hand or something. So he's probably, I thought that shot was going to kill him. When I popped back up and pumped the second barrel into his helmet, I thought he was going to die for sure. I thought I had it. He didn't die. I'm now like 90 health. He's like 12. I pull out my AR because I'm like, he's got to be so one-shot. I just want to hit him with one bullet. So I pull out my AR, jump up, start firing. He kills me. Shotguns me probably straight in the head or the chest. I thought I was going to win that battle. I thought I should have won it on the second shot. Oh man, I was so frustrated when I lost. But it was somebody named Wildcat. He ended up coming in like third with 9 kills or something that game. But dudes, if it hadn't been in an era where shotguns were terrible, I would have won that fight, and I would have been able to stay in that spot till maybe the final 10, and I would have probably placed. But I left him with 12 health. He got me. Anyway, I kind of just wanted to vent, rant, and kind of let you guys know how it went, because for all those who were watching, they didn't get to really see my perspective at all. Again, this is TwitchCon, the H1Z1 Invitational, the all-star bracket of it. $200,000 were up for grabs. I already talked about the placements, and first being 70,000 and whatnot. Overall, guys, an amazing experience. I only got 1 kill. It was a great kill, though, and it wasn't aired. It wasn't a crappy kill from behind. It was somebody getting first shot on me and me hitting my shots immediately. It was such a good kill. And then I died to the gas. Game 2, got snuck up on from behind, died. Game 3, 100% should have gotten the kill, but shotguns are terrible, and it didn't kill him. 1 shot to the chest, another to the head. It leaves me wanting more. It's frustrating, guys. I want more, but I might have to wait another year. Anyway, like I said, just wanted to kind of give you guys that insight and let you know what happened. If you watch this entire video and or you watch the stream, thank you guys for rooting me on, and thank you for watching. Like I said, a hell of an experience, and my God, it was so scary and so frustrating because I thought I had that last fight. Anyway, if you don't like H1Z1, how the hell are you still watching? If you do like H1Z1, who are you? There aren't many left. And if you're just watching for the sake of watching, thanks for spending your time here. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments. I'll try to answer them. I might have left something out. This was a literal rant as I walked around the outside of TwitchCon. So I'm gonna go back to my wife, Kelsey. She's eating. She might have left some food for me. I'm starving, so that'd be a good thing. I'm gonna stop ranting now. Peace, Jungle Squad.